Okay, now the car is mostly together, I'm going to put in the radiator and show you how I bleed the coolant. A few things to watch out for when you're changing the radiator coolant is to make sure that you've done the bung up underneath the radiator. It's usually located underneath the bottom. You can see mine, oh, there it is. It's just there, it's just plastic, so be careful when you do it up. And also make sure the fan is plugged in. The next step is just to fill it up with coolant. I use Toyota Red because it's a Toyota motor, even though it's a Nissan. So I'll just go and top it up now. So because my Koyo radiator is actually a triple pass, you can see it's got the weld mark here signifying the pass down here, and there's another one on the bottom. It's actually really hard to bleed. You can see bubbles just keep constantly coming out. So what I do is I keep topping it up, let the bubbles do its thing. Sometimes you can give it a bit of a help by pumping the hose. Okay, I feel like I've pumped that bloody hose 1,000 times. Heaps of air came out and there's still a bit of fluid left in my container here at the top. So now it's time to start the car. What starting the car does is gets the water pump flowing so that it can get rid of the bubbles that are in the motor. So fingers crossed the car starts. It's been sitting here for a couple of days. No. Jump it back on. Come on, baby. Oh, started. So let's get it going again. 4-degree oil temps, no wonder. Once the thermostat opens, which on a Toyota is around 82 degrees, you'll see a lot of bubbles coming through. So I think my motor is just getting to that point now. Yep, so that went down pretty fast. So of course, top it up. And importantly, make sure you check the temperature to make sure it's not creeping up too high. Sometimes when there are bubbles, it can get above 100 degrees, and that's a good time to turn the car off. So I'm setting pretty at 84, which is good. So I've just done about 10 cycles of the fan. That's where the fan goes up to its on temperature and then down to off. A few important things to watch out for is that if it goes above that hot temperature, it means the thermostat hasn't opened. To help it open on a Toyota, you squeeze the bottom hose. You might have seen me do that a bit earlier. Squeezing the bottom hose just gets the water flowing around to the thermostat. The thermostat's in the bottom pipe, right on the side of the engine. If you're really worried about water in the system, one thing I didn't do today is jack the car up at the front. So having the car higher at the front makes the water level at the front higher, and it creates a release point for the bubbles. I'm pretty confident that my cooling system is free of bubbles at the moment. If I have any issues at the track and the car overheats, then maybe I'll do it again. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with that. Cooling system sorted.